How's it going?
Very good, thank you, Jessica.
So, how was your vacation?
My vacation was amazing. This year I really had a really good time with my family, with my friends. We had some great moments in our music room with my wife and daughter and some good friends where we just created some good songs and had a good jam.
That sounds really great.
Yep.
I know that a lot of times when we go back to work after being away for an extended period of time, it's
Yes.
kind of difficult. Do you have any tips for people going back to work?
Well, I'll tell you, I think the best tips I would offer to people is first try to import the good times from vacation in their daily routines during the week. And what I mean by that, if they were doing some good exercising or some good downtime by just reading a book, it's good to incorporate that into your working week, because I think it helps to keep people aligned. And what I mean by that is to keep the heart, soul, and body in a good alignment. And if the three of them are well aligned, then usually life at work will be much better.
What would be the first thing that you would do when you would step back into your office after an extended vacation?
I think I would set myself some goal about how much time I want to work and how I want to work. You know, like if you do want to make sure, for example, that you want to reduce your amount of hours to 40 hours a week or 45 hours a week, well, the first thing would be to have it as a goal. And then the second thing would be to have your agenda that would support 40 hours a week with a little bit of wiggle room to make sure that you will take care of the emergencies that take in your room, in your agenda. But what people don't do is they don't put that goal. So what happens? They end up with 60 hours a week or 70 hours a week, and they take all things as an emergency, which becomes very challenging to handle for salespeople.
But you said 40, 45 hours a week. Do you think that's even possible in the sales industry?
I do think it's possible because I do believe that if you have 40 hours or 45 hours a week as your goal, you could do it. If you have an agenda that will support that, but more importantly, the goal. So if the goal is there, then after that, you got to have your agenda that supports that. And if you do that well, then there'll be some sort of filtering of your priorities that will take place if you're truly engaged of not working more than 45 hours a week. So the priorities somehow will bubble up to the top. What is the most important account for me this week to move forward? Which one is close to be on the edge of being closed? Well, that will pop up. As a matter of fact, you would take care of those activities first. And then whatever that could wait for next week, because of your restriction of time, will be restricted. And then you'll take care of it the next week.
That's a really good idea.
Yes.
What else would we include in our agenda?
Well, if you were happy on vacation, chances are that you were taking care of yourself, your family, and maybe you were doing more sport. Well, that should be included in your agenda. If you want to jog 30 minutes a day, it has to be in your agenda. The sport is there, the job is there, and the good times with the family is there. And that helps to keep things aligned. So those things, if they're constantly included in your agenda, then chances are that your 40, 45 hour a week goal could be actually delivered properly.
These are some really good tips. Thank you so much for sharing with me.